Hello everybody, welcome to Laney's Beads and Bliss. I'm Laney, and today you guys, as you can see, I have here on my mat a little project. Yes, so guys, Valentine's Day is coming, so I was thinking, I like to wear dark colored clothing and things like that sometimes, and I need some dark pieces to go with it. So I thought, what better way to get ready for Valentine's Day than to make some dark and brooding and frankly sexy jewelry. Yes. So in this video, we're going to be looking at some darker red things, black, right? We're looking at some hematites. Okay, so that's what we're going to do in our video today. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please stay and let's just have a relaxing day of making jewelry together. Yes or yes? Yes. All right, so let me tell you what I've got here on my mat. So let me bring you down a little bit. So first things first, you guys, I have this chain. This is a hematite colored cable chain. Okay, now this stuff can be finicky. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It can be finicky because of the way that this is put together. It can twist and turn. So what we want to do when we start is to make sure that all of the links are laid out nice and flat. Okay, nice and flat. So I also started with my focal. I have this pretty cross here. I believe y'all saw that in one of the hauls I did to Hobby Lobby. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Okay, so what I did was I measured my chain because I want this to kind of be a choker type necklace. So let me get my Love Beyond Measure and let's see exactly how much chain we've got here. So I've got approximately 12 inches. Now I don't know about you, but my neck for a choker is not much bigger than that, but it's fine. You're going to measure your chain for your neck. Okay, so this meets right at the back of my neck, and then once we put on our connector so that we can wear it, it's going to give just that little bit of extra length that we need for it to lay nicely on the neck. Okay, so let's talk about what we need to make this. So as I said, I got this chain, I want to say from Michael's. Okay, and I think that it was on a roll. This is all I've got left, okay, because I've used it. But this is 12 inches, like I said. We're going to need some head pins. These are just some little 8/0 seed beads in kind of a hematite color. Okay, these are kind of a hematite color. They look a little bit blue, but in this light, but it's more of a hematite color, if that's a thing. Hematite, is that a word? Maybe not, I don't know. All right, I've got some jump rings because this is how we're going to attach the dangles that we're going to use. And you know Laney loves a good dangle, right? So you can see I've already made one. It's very simple to make. Okay, so basically I started with one of these head pins, which is in that hematite color as well. Okay, and I have put on some of these crystal beads. A 8/0 spacer, crystal 8/0 spacer, crystal 8/0 spacer. That is it for these dangles, you guys. Okay, but what we do need to look at also is our spacing. But what I wanted to do was to have them hang at different levels. So I've got two that I'm going to make with the head pin. I'm going to make 2, 3, 2. And this, you guys, this is one of those, I can't remember exactly where we got these. I want to say this came in a bargain bead box. I want to say that. But it's one of those table cut check glass flower beads. I just think that these are so pretty with the red, and it's also got a little green. These crystals that I have a little bit of green in them also, depending on how you look at it. So if you're looking at it, one side of it is kind of red and the other side has kind of some flashes of green, which I thought would go nicely together. It's dark, but it's still kind of pulling in the colors from our bead here, and I just love this. I just love this check glass flower. It is so pretty. Do you guys agree? I think it's so pretty. Okay. So then we come up to our focal, and then we're going to make the dangles that go on the other side. Once we have all of our dangles made, then we're going to attach them to our necklace. And we're going to attach our connectors so we can wear it, and it's going to be beautiful. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and make our dangles. So we're going to grab one of our head pins. We're going to grab one of our seed beads over here. One of our crystals. Seed bead. Crystal. And a seed bead. And you guys, I'm not going to make you watch me make all these because why? Once I show you how to do a couple, you guys should have it. If not, let me know. Or you can rewind the video and watch it again. So we are going to make wrap loops, guys, on these because this wire is a little bit flimsy. It's not one of those strong head pins, so we're going to go ahead and make a wrap loop. So to make our wrap loop, we're going to put it all the way down on the bead like so, and then we're just going to flip it over like normal. We then need our loop making pliers, and we're going to put it in there. We don't want a really big loop because we're going to have a jump ring. This is going to be hanging off of a jump ring. So a fairly small loop is fine here. All right, so this is what we've got. We're just going to bring this right over the top like so. Rotate our pliers, pull it back around, try to make sure that it's all centered up. Now we have our loop. See, there's our loop. I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, hold on to my loop, and I'm going to flip it over because I'm right-handed. And I am going to use another pair of pliers to do my wrapping because it never turns out well for me when I try to do it with my big fingers. So they always kind of get in the way. So we're just going to wrap this as many times as we need to so that it doesn't flip-flop around too much. We want it to be kind of secure right there. Okay, so we got our wraps. Then we can go in and snip it off. We want to try to get as close as humanly possible. Nippers. Want to try to get as close as humanly possible so we don't have a lot of follow-up to do. All right. There we go. But as you can see, let's see if you can see, we've got that one piece right there. Y'all see that piece sticking out? Let me see. It's probably trying to focus on something else. But this little piece right here, if it'll even focus for me, it's kind of hard to see because it's all about the same color. But there's a little piece right there that's sticking up. So we're just going to mash it down. So that we don't have any sticky outy bits. Okay. And it keeps twirling around and not letting it shut. See which way that's going. Let's go this way. There we go. There. Okay, so we've made our little loop here. Okay, and that is our second dangle, you guys. All right, so we can put that one right there. So I kind of tried to count this out as well. So I found the middle of my piece of chain, and I hung my cross right on the middle. So I counted out 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is where this dangle is going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one, and then one in between, okay? Because I want there to be focals around the focal, if you understand what I mean, okay? So look at me messing stuff up over here. All right, so we got this one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make one of my big ones so you can see me do that. So we've got our spacer, our crystal, our check glass flower. And guys, this is for people, you know, they like moody jewelry, you know? I like moody jewelry sometimes. I'm not always a color girl, cover girl. All right, so we're gonna do this exact same way. We're gonna find our area, and we're just gonna flip this wire over like so. Put our pliers in here, and we are going to make our loop right over the top. Flip the pliers, bring that wire back around, try to center it up. So we've got our loop. Yep. All right, I'm gonna hold on to it. And we're going to twist like we did last summer. Ha-ha! Y'all like that? Y'all see what I did there? All right, here we go. And we're going to keep it going till we get it as many wraps as we need to kind of stabilize this. And we'll go ahead and snip that off. And smash. Smash it down. Now just be careful because this is a seed bead and you can break it or crack it. But see how that one little piece just stays stuck out there all the time and makes Laney chase him around. I don't like it, but it's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. There we go. Then we can straighten up our loop. Oh Lord, I straightened up my loop and it did something else. There we go. All right. So we've got our loop. And no sticky outy bits. Okay. You want to make sure that it's as straight as it can be. So if you need to fiddle with it a little bit, do what you need to do. And it keeps looking crazy to me. There we go. All right. So we've got our other dangle here. So I'm going to take a beat for a minute. Go ahead and finish these dangles up. And then we'll come back and we'll put it all together. You guys down for that? Awesome. See you in a minute. All right, so we're going to do some counting because we need to attach these in certain way, certain spaces. Okay, so we already had our cross at the center here. We decided that we had about 12 inches of chain, right? So we're going to go from there. So our first dangle in proportion to our cross is going to be 5 spaces out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where I want this one to hang. So we're going to take one of our jump rings here. We're going to open it up. Now, I told you guys already that this chain is kind of fiddly. So it might require some straightening out after we put on our dangles. But we'll see if we can do it without disturbing it too much. So let's go ahead and put our dangle on here. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Messing it up already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this, we want it on this one right here. So we will go ahead and attach that, and then we'll straighten it back out, because we're going to then count 3 spaces for our next dangle. Okay, and we want to make sure that we have this laying flat, because if we don't, we could potentially hang it on the wrong side of the chain. And when that happens, then it'll roll up and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So we want to try to keep it as straight as possible. So now I'm going to go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be right here. So we'll open our jump ring for our next dangle. And this one is going to be, let's see, because I think that I want one in between here, a short one here, and a short one here. I don't know. Hold on. Let me think about it. I thought I had this made up in my mind, but maybe I don't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put this one right here. Okay, and we're going to do our long one. And we're going to close that up. And this is awkward because I'm trying to keep it straight. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do another of our long ones. And we are going to put those small ones in between, just to add a little bit so it's not so empty. But we don't want it super full either. So I'm going to put that on there. This is supposed to be kind of a statement piece, kind of standing alone. But what I want to know from you guys is, are you afraid of the dark? And I ask because, you know, I see jewelry makers out there making things, and it's always like vibrant colors and all the things. But you know what, guys? Sometimes you just feel dark. You want to wear something dark. You're in a dark kind of mood. Why not have jewelry to fit whatever mood you're in, right? Yes. All right. So now let's go to the other side while I'm deciding where I want to put these short ones. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where our other dangle is going to hang. And guys, these jump rings, these are about, I would say these are about 6mm jump rings, and I'll tell you, they are thick. Look how thick they are. Those are thick ones. Good jump rings. Nothing's falling off of these babies. I do not know from where they came. But, you know, you guys, you're building your stash. you're going to find things that you haven't seen in forever. And this is one of those things. Because I wasn't making a lot of dark jewelry, I kind of had these off to themselves. And I was going through my stash and I found them and I was like, ooh, these would be perfect for this project. So that's what we're doing. All right. Now, you see what this stuff is doing over here? This is what I was talking about. So you have to make sure that every time you have to pick it up and move it, you're still making sure that it's going in the right direction, so that when you put this on, it'll hang right. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna put a long one right there. So let me count it again, make sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna put it right there on that one. And we're gonna close it down. I really don't want to pick this thing up, y'all. I really do not. All right. So there we have that. And we're gonna go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm counting ahead of time, because I always have to count it again. Yeah, it's okay though. My husband always says, measure twice, cut once. Same principle here. Count twice, make sure it's in the right place. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where we want our other one to go. This is our other long one. Just get that on there. Okay. See how it's doing that little flippy do thing? Okay. I'm telling you, jewelry making can be fiddly sometimes. Sometimes, guys, we just have to fiddle. Fiddler on the roof. Okay. Now, we've got our long dangles in place. So now I want to put our short ones, and I was trying to decide. I don't think I want it here. I think I want it between these. I think that's what I want. Yes. So we'll put a short one here, and then we'll go 3 from this one and put another one here. Yes, I think I like that. So we'll put one between there and one over here. All right, so let's get our jump rings and put the rest of these on. Okay, I'll put that through there. I'm trying to put it right up through there. Trying not to disturb too much. This is hard to do, y'all. I'm trying to show you. Let's see. Because normally when I'm making jewelry on my own, I can have it close to my lap or close to my chest or my face where I can see it and really, you know, move it around. But I'm doing this for y'all because I want you guys to be able to do it too, if you want to. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is looking so cute to me. I hope you guys think it's cute too. And, okay. 1, 2, 3. This is very easy. It's really not that hard. It's just a matter of making your dangles and counting your spaces. And guys, you could use different chain for this, but I wanted it to be kind of chunky and kind of in your face, you know, because this is going to be the statement piece. Say for instance you have on a very deep red top, or even green would be beautiful with this. It's just going to make whatever you're wearing stand out. The piece of jewelry will also stand out. If you're that kind of person, you don't mind getting a little attention. Do you mind getting a little attention? All right, 1, 2, 3. This is the middle. Put it on here first, and then we'll stick it on there. Okay. There we go. I hope you guys are in with me for the long haul, because we'll be doing all kinds of fun stuff this year, you know? Alright, and then we got this one, and 1, 2, 3. So that's that one right there. Okay, let's put on our dangle. And we're going to stick this one right here. Now, we've got all our dangles on. And as I said, this is going to be our main focal piece. But we're going to make a little pair of earrings. Because sometimes when you have on a statement necklace, we don't want the earrings to take away, right? So because we're also working with some silver here and our hematite kind of color, our earrings, we're going to go ahead and make those silver based. Okay, so let's get this all straightened out here. Make sure that we've got everything all lined out like it should be. Come over here, you. Fiddly. This particular chain is fiddly, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, so now, this is what we've got so far. So we've got our focal, and off to the side we have kind of another little focal. Let me see if I can bring you guys down so you can see. Okay, so focal, these two pieces, these are an accoutrement to the focal, and these out here are for fun. Yes, they're gonna hang on your neck like a whole lot of fun. Alright, so that's what we were going for with this piece. So we have to put our connector on. I didn't pick one yet because I want to look through what I actually have. I think that I do not want a big toggle clasp on this. For the simple fact that it may make it too long. I am making this for my neck size, remember? So we gotta keep that in mind. I want this to be able to hang properly. Let me see. I know I have some gunmetal stuff in here. If I could only find it. I changed and I put all of my findings in these little jars like this, these little things right here. I'm finding that that may not have been the way to go. I haven't labeled them yet. That's part of the problem too. Okay. So I do believe, yes. Okay. So I do have some lobster clasps that are the gunmetal color. Yes. So I am going to get a couple more jump rings. So we can add on our clasp. And then I'm going to try it on to see what we're looking like as far as size goes. And I will certainly, most certainly, put some pictures up for you guys so you can see how it hangs. But I think this is going to be one of my favorite pieces, you guys. Just because. Alright, so this is going to be the side, that's going to be the left side. So I'll just put my jump ring over here because I'm going to turn it around. I have to turn it around because that cross is not double-sided. So if you look at the cross, it's not double-sided. Okay, so this is what has to go on your chest, where it's going to hang on your neck. Then we can put on our toggle clasp, I mean not our toggle clasp, but our lobster. Right. All right, let me check this for length. Look at that, you guys. That's gonna be perfect for my neck. Again, I had the 12 inches. See, look. All right, so I had the 12 inches of chain with my jump ring and my lobster clasp. It is now perfectly made for my neck. Yes. What do you guys think? Do you love her? Is she pretty? Yes, I will get her up on a bust so you can see what she looks like. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our earrings. We're going to put these on a silver post because we have our silver cross, which will pull everything in together. So again, like I said, I wanted to do small earrings because we do not want anything clashing with our focal piece. Yes. So let us, got 2 head pins in that gunmetal color, which is fine, or you could use silver, whichever you prefer. But this is going to be a simple little pair of earrings with a little dangle, and it'll go very nicely with our necklace. Okay, very simple. It looks exactly the same as our dangles. Everything's gonna match. Now, if you're not a matchy-matchy person, that is fine as well. Because when it's your jewelry, you can make it however you want. If you don't like these dark colors, find some light colors to do this with. It's just kind of a different little technique that you can use, something different. We've not done this before, really. So, why not? All right. So we made our turn. We're going to use our loop making pliers and make our loop. Okay. Now these head pins are a little bit harder than regular wire, you know. So if we're going to, you know what? We do not need to do a wrap loop on this. Let's just do a regular loop. So we've started our little loop and it's a little bit wonko, but what we can do is we can just go right in here and snip this, and you want to use the end of your pliers so that you can make your cut flush. Okay, so this is what we've got. Okay, so now we can go ahead and just close it up. And that, let's see, close it up, close it up. All right, and then we can put our post on there, just like so, little teeny tiny, and close it up. And there's our little earring to go with our necklace. Yes? Yes. All right, we'll do one more. I'll do this one the right way and stop changing my mind in the middle of the stream, you know? All right, guys, my SD card was full. Imagine that. Imagine Laney having technical difficulties, right? Ugh, okay. So, what we were doing is we were making a pair of earrings to go with our necklace. Okay, so I've only bent it over. I was getting ready to cut it and my camera went out and it just stopped recording, and I happened to look up and see. So I hope you guys saw the first one, but if not, we're gonna do it right here, right now, again. All right, so we've got our piece cut. So now all we have to do is make our loop. Don't want to make it too big. Turn, turn, turn. We need another little bit of turn so that that is closed down. That is good. Make sure it's closed. Just a small movement. If I can keep it in my hand, that would be awesome. We're going to close it, but we're going to open it back up again because we have to put it on. There we go. We have to put it on our post. Okay. So we've got our loop and we're going to put it on our post. All right. And it really doesn't matter which way you put this on because it's just going to hang. It's going to dangle. Yes, indeed. It's going to dangle. And make sure that's all closed because I can see air in there. And if you have air in there, this thing will figure out how to fall off. It will. I promise. Get it together, Laney. Okay, we're good. It is now closed. So, normally, I would just put a little earring back on there, one of these puppies like this. I do have metal ones, but I know some people have metal allergies. So if I were making, you know, something like this, I would probably just use the plastic ones, and that is usually enough to suffice. All right, so guys, there she is, our necklace and earring set. Now we are going to make another one, but that's going to be in the next video. this is going to be our dark Valentine's jewelry. I have another design in mind. Actually, I have several. But I want to keep these videos a little bit short. So I'm going to go ahead, finish up with this one, and then I'll be back in the next video with a whole different project. Guys, I hope you love her, and I hope that you are subscribing to the channel. If you do like the content, please just like, share, and subscribe. I know a lot of you are watching the videos, but you haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Come on and join us over here at Laney's Beads and Bliss so that we can all find our bliss right here on this bead mat, one bead at a time. Till next time, guys. Bye.